Hey guys, how are you doing today? So I know I've been a bit MIA, but I am BACK. I just wasn't feeling up to it mentally throughout the last few weeks. But today I'm back with another Come Shop With Me. I look really haggard because I am. I am actually filming this after the fact of being Come Shop With like shopping with me. Because I'm in Milton Keynes, if you couldn't tell. This is where we come, isn't it, when we do this kind of thing. And it's a lot busier today. It's a Friday. But I didn't realise, I normally do a Primark Come Shop With Me, but they've moved Primark around and I was originally vexed because I didn't realise. Usually the Primark here, the whole top floor was men's. It was very spaced out, but the whole top floor is men's. That's no longer. The whole top floor is now home, which I can see why they've done that, because the home section, although it used to be big, is now massive. And why would you park right there? Okay. There's so many car parking spaces, but people just don't want to park. They don't want to walk. There's literally empty rows. Look, so many empty rows. But anyway, yes, the whole top floor was home, which I was a bit shocked at. And it was quite overwhelming, to be honest, because there was I'm not used to that much Primark home. So it was a bit overwhelming, and I've done a Come Shop With Me around the men's section, which will be the next video. But today we're going to do a Come Shop With Me around Primark's brand new massive home section at CentreMK Primark, because it's insane how big that is now. It's like bigger than that kind of thing in like Dunelm or something. It's ridiculous. So yeah, come shop with me around the new Primark home section. Up the escalator that we're normally associated with going to the men's section, but it is now the home floor. So here we go. Now first, when you come up, you go into like the dining kitchen section, but sort of like ornaments and stuff. Like a lot of this kind of stuff is very on trend, like this kind of face vase and stuff's very on trend, and lots of other different vases in smoked kind of glass with lots of throws. And then we've got some more like fake plants, stuff like that. So some more bits and bobs here. A lot of the stuff, I would have to say, is repeated a lot of the time throughout the floor, but they've got like some nice autumnal stuff here. This nice vase, which was £7. I can't specifically see because the thing is in the way on my screen that I'm doing, but like they've got some nice on-trend stuff here. All this blue stuff which we saw or going to see earlier is kind of at the front, but lots of different storage stuff, just a mixed match of things really, that runs throughout the store. Like there's a lot of stuff that they repeat, but this is more kitchen stuff here. We've got the salad bowls and like plants, but they've got plants in the plant section, like bamboo kind of style serving things. Wouldn't really use that as a chopping board, but you could serve stuff on it. These are a good buy actually. These are £2.50 I believe, and I've already got a pair of those. Straws of those. I've got those basically, so would recommend those. They're quite good. Water bottles and stuff. They've got all this vase was quite nice. The clear to like opaque ombre was quite nice. This I thought was a bit overpriced at £4.50 for that tiny little like serving board, I suppose what you'd call that. And they've got some nice cushions which you could use indoor or outdoor on seating for £8 for two, which £4 each, not too bad, but only a limited range of colours, just those two, which is kind of more the autumnal colours. I thought this bowl was quite interesting. It's got like stoppers on the bottom, but it's more of a serving bowl, but I've never seen anything like that before. And as you can see, we've got more stuff that we've already seen before, like those black glasses, we've seen that vase, we've seen that bamboo like tray. So it's stuff that has been repeated. The shelves look full, but it's kind of, a lot of it is repeated throughout the store. It's kind of the same stuff in a lot of cases. This bowl here I thought was really nice. Very heavy for like a bowl, so I'm guessing you'd only buy one and have a serving bowl, but that was really nice. Out of the grey to like teal ombre. This was a better value like chopping board, but you could use that as a chopping board rather than just like a serving thing for your food. They do have the prices at the top if you don't want to have a look at the actual prices. Moving into like the bathroom section now, so we've got bath towels and stuff like that, and like candles and stuff are scattered throughout, but there is also a home fragrance section later on in the store. I did think this was quite nice, but it's a bit expensive at 20 quid. Like you could just buy something that wouldn't go out of style from like Argos or something. Got a big Disney home section. I don't go into it too much because there's not an awful lot there. It's just like bedding and things, but they do have that if you're a Disney fanatic. Then see that home fragrance, again, we've already seen that, but they also have these kind of display sections. I think there's a few of these throughout the store. This cushion is £10, which isn't a cheap cushion. It's not like a £2 cushion. Not sure you could ever get a £2 cushion, but it's not like an expensive cushion either. Lots and lots of different throws, some from £4, which is really good for a throw, and like blankets and stuff, not too bad. Back to like kitchen stuff now, like they've got a whole like blue theme, and you can see like large plates are £6, which could add up. If you want to get quite a lot of those, it could add up. And as you can see, like this used to be the whole men's floor, and now it's all home. You can see how vast it is. But as I said, like this jug is really nice, but it's on all 4 shelves, so you can see it's not kind of different things. They've kind of merchandised it well to make it look like there's a lot of stuff. Like you can see that jug is on all 4 shelves. Again, lots of blue stuff. See, that blue stuff is the same stuff that was on the display bit at the beginning. Moving more into kitchen stuff again, I thought this was quite good, like something you'd see in like the Nando's bit where they serve the hot sauce out of, but that could make your like kitchen feel like a restaurant. Lots of different storage options as well, like these storage containers, and then something to put your hand soaps in as well for like £3. I thought that wasn't too bad for that kind of thing. And I thought these baskets were really nice at £5. Not too bad, I suppose. More, they've got like autumnal wreaths in here, £10. I thought that was quite nice, and that kind of colour would never go out of style. See, then again, we've got like the home fragrance mixed in with the other stuff to kind of bulk it out a bit, I guess, because I don't think they would have totally enough to fill a floor, but they've got quite a lot of stuff. This vase, which we didn't see anywhere else, I thought that was quite interesting as well. I did go on early on in the day, so there's quite a lot of merchandise stuff, and it looks quite neat. This is like early on in the morning, so it is going to be looking all pristine. This is the flower shop, as they call it. It's all fake plants, if I can speak. Not really my thing, so I didn't dwell on it too much, but they also had some autumnal stuff, that autumnal wreath which we just saw, and then like smaller selections of flowers which go in that glass vase very nicely, which we also saw earlier. This is the home fragrance section, lots of different scents and stuff, like this one 80p, really good for a diffuser, in like a linen scent, that would be really nice for the bathroom. I did pick that up and put it in my basket. And then they got some more like luxe looking stuff here, which I thought was very much the premium range of rituals. £7 for a very large diffuser, which is not too bad. And then they've got like this living section, which is another just a display bit. And then they've also got cushions, which they always used to do. So I didn't really, I'm back in the car. I was in the car before, but I didn't really look too much at like the cushions and stuff. But I went in originally when I was doing the men's section, and I was like, I was just going to add this on to the end, but I decided to go back in later and have a bit more of a look around. And they've got so much stuff. Like, I wish that was kind of around when I was at uni. That would have been really good. Although some of the stuff is a bit more expensive than like bowls and stuff. They've got a lot nicer like designs, and they're being a bit more thought through. But like in IKEA, you can get like a plate for £1, whereas that was a little bit more pricey. So it might not be the best, and like you can go to B&M and get lots of stuff cheaper than that, but it's very stylized. So it reminds me, I haven't been in one in ages, but it reminds me a bit of H&M Home. Not Zara Home, because Zara Home's like on another level, but H&M Home I think it reminds me of. So yeah, I think that could be a contender in the home station. I suppose they've kind of done that, although it's a bit late to the game. I think it was very new. I think it's like the first day that were kind of reopened, because there was lots of staff like helping people direct around, because they've shuffled all the floors around, and then men's is now cramped on the middle floor with the kids. And I think they've got a lot less pajamas and stuff for women's, because that is now all on the first ground floor. So I don't know how they've done that. Maybe they've just, because it used to be a lot spaced out, that store, but now everything's a bit more cramped. But I think that could be the new like H&M Home. It's a lot more stylized than IKEA and stuff, and like, well, not IKEA is kind of like that, but more so than the budget shops of like B&M and stuff. So yeah, I would definitely, if you're in, I don't know, I think I've seen Miss Budget Beauty do one recently. That's the artist formerly known as, I don't think she really goes by that name anymore, because she does lots of Come Shop With Me's, but I think I think she goes to the one in Meadowhall, is kind of similar, but this one is like a whole floor of it. So if you're in the area, I'd check that out if you're looking for like home stuff. They've got loads of like fake flowers and like some of the like a whole range, what am I trying to say, of like home fragrance stuff. Some of it looks very rituals and things like that. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Hopefully that was a bit of fun. And yeah, stay tuned, subscribe, because my next video is going to be a Come Shop With Me around the men's section for autumn, because they have got all the, well, I don't know if it's all, but a lot of the autumn stuff in now. Sorry, I was just distracted because there was like a car driving at me from behind. But yeah, they've got a lot of autumn stuff in now in stock, which they hadn't had last time I went, and I can't remember the last time I went. It must have been early September, if not August, I can't remember. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Subscribe if you're not already, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.